Welcome back to Theme Park Wizard. We're here with a special update today. Again, SeaWorld, they always drop things immediately, without any kind of warning. They did that with Emperor. They did that with the Sesame Place announcement just a few weeks ago, and now they're doing, or I guess SeaWorld, didn't drop this information, but they filed plans to the city of San Diego that Behind the Thrills found out. And speaking of Behind the Thrills, all these images and plans I'm going to show you are from BehindTheThrills.com. I'll also link the article to the BehindTheThrills.com for this new coaster below, so you can read the full thing yourselves. But yes, SeaWorld San Diego is funding another coaster, as it was rumored for a while, in the Wild Arctic area of the park, almost immediately next to Emperor, basically, which would be pretty cool. This new coaster is going to open in 2021. It's very important to note that the plans, they're planning this, but it hasn't been approved by the California Coastal Commission first. Since SeaWorld is on the California coast, it has to be approved by California Coastal Commission, and then San Diego, and then it can proceed. Also, because it's on the coast, California has a height limit of 30 feet for most for the coastline. Height limit for the coastline, and thus they get variances or special exemptions. SeaWorld has four zones where they can build taller than 30 feet and up to 200, 300 feet. And that's where you see things like Journey to Atlantis, Emperor, the Sky Tower, and the Electric Eel. So those are the four zones. Now I know SeaWorld updated their plans, or they may have filed a new site plan to get a couple more zones where they can build higher than 30 feet, but that's why this coaster is not in one of those zones, so that's why this coaster is about 30 feet, or a maximum height of 30 feet. Now with Manta, has the same issue, but in Manta, as you see, they dug down, so the drop goes underground, so it can be more thrilling, so to speak. So the drop is 42 feet, even though Manta only goes as tall as 30 feet, so you might see something like that here. Just because it's 30 feet doesn't mean it's going to be the tamest thing in the world, because it's also going to be a quadruple launch coaster here. So we are looking at these plans for this coaster. You can see it's going to be a quadruple launch coaster, taking over the Wild Arctic building, portions of the Wild Arctic building. The animal exhibits are, of course, going to stay the same, and they're going to demolish the simulators for the Wild Arctic simulation ride. Two of the simulators will be used as the queue and launching space, unload, load, queue, and launching. The other two might be used as internal or extended queue space, or different type of uses. And it's going to curve out of the building and use the adjacent parking lot, which is currently being used as a staging area for the construction of Emperor. That staging area will turn to an actual construction site for this new unnamed Wild Arctic coaster. And four launches will be the second multi-launch coaster in California after West Coast Racers. The maximum speed will be 42 miles per hour for this coaster, and they will it'll be going on again. It can't go higher than 30 feet, but it'll be more like Wave Breaker at SeaWorld San Antonio. We're going zigzagging in and out through S-bends and helixes and multiple launches. You get launched up and down to 30 feet and then you'll go down near to the ground, almost so we can touch the surface. And also, because it's made very compact like that, it has the lid on the coaster, there'll be portions of it where you feel like you can touch the track above you, almost like what you can on Space Mountain type of thing. If it was Space Mountain was lit up, you'd be so you can almost touch the track. It'd be like that. Moments like that. When those moments like that also make you feel like you're going faster than you actually are. Especially on Wave Breaker, the same type of intimate family coaster, launch coaster. you skirt against the lake there, and it makes you feel like you're going much faster than you actually are, because the water is still and you're moving at a fast pace. Yes, so this coaster will be going 42 miles per hour, which is 1 mile per hour less than Manta. And Manta is a very enjoyable ride. I like Manta. This will be longer than Manta, it looks like, from the site plan. So with 4 launches, so it should be really, really fun. And helps SeaWorld revitalize that area of the wild Arctic and keep that beautiful animal enclosure exhibit freshened up, and still keep the conservation and Arctic message going. The ride vehicles, lastly, will be themed like the jet skis of Wavebreaker, but to probably snowmobiles or something like that. And I hope they really theme the area to like Arctic tundra, maybe continue that theme of the fake snow that they have maybe on the ground, maybe some Arctic tundra plants, and maybe on the train or throughout the track, kind of make it where like cold air is blowing at you to feels like you're just really riding on the ice or something. That'd be really, really cool if SeaWorld can pull that one off. But overall, I'm excited for this coaster. It's 4 straight coasters in a row for SeaWorld San Diego. So really trying to get away from that blackfish negative energy and move towards more thrill rides, but also keeping that educational, conservational message that the property was originally founded on right here in San Diego. It was the first SeaWorld park ever, before they acquired Busch Gardens, before they opened up other ones in Orlando and San Antonio. But by going back to the 4 coasters in a row, started off with Electric Eel in 2018. 2019 was Tidal Twister, of course. There's obviously some debate as to whether that's a coaster or not, but for purposes of this video, we're going to say it is. And because the Lasso of Truth Skywarp Horizons coaster, they call that a coaster as well at Six Flags. So we'll call this the coaster. And in 2020, of course, we'll have Emperor, which will be super exciting, and that'll be the thrill coaster. And then we'll have a nice, less intense family coaster that everyone can enjoy, just like Manta, coming in 2021, if the plans are approved by the California Coastal Commission, which they should be, because they're under 30 feet. And hopefully they'll see it as a nice alternative to the recently approved Emperor. They'll say, oh, look, a nice family coaster to balance things out and draw more people to the park. So that'll be good. So I feel like it will be approved. It's just going out to the parking lot. It's not like it's disrupting any kind of native lands or anything. So that's good. And if all goes well, we open by the summer of 2021, meaning the Wild Arctic Coaster will probably close in the spring or summer of next year, because that staging area is where the staging area of Emperor is where the construction for this ride will be, and they can't obviously start construction on the ride until Emperor's done. Emperor's going to open in probably May or June of next year, and that's probably when the Wild Arctic will close, and then construction of this new coaster will commence. Meaning I'd expect a formal announcement, just like the Emperor last year or this year. I'd expect a formal announcement of the ride in January sometime. I expect to go to California Coastal Mission maybe this month or in January. So in January, February, we'll get an announcement from SeaWorld, I would think. Also, SeaWorld's working on turning their Aquatica Park to a whole Sesame Place themed park. And that's going to open in 2021 as well, with construction starting next year. The park will remain open while that is happening. So SeaWorld making some big investments in San Diego, across all its parks as well, but definitely in San Diego with 4 new coasters in 4 straight years. What do you think of these plans? Are you excited for another family coaster to come to SeaWorld San Diego? Do you hope it's approved? Do you want a different type of coaster? And what do you think about the height limit that caps most of SeaWorld's rides to 30 feet? Comment your thoughts below and subscribe for constant updates. Don't forget to write the timestamp for a Theme Park Wizard came up on this video for a chance to win a Theme Park Wizard pin. And as always, have a fantastic day.